right there, right? Really what we're doing with our dogs, we're communicating. If I speak to you in Italian, you won't understand anything. So it's the same with our dog. We need to first explain to your dogs what is it that we want. So first we show them, oh look, this is where I really like you to be. So we make it attractive for them to be there. And that's what I cover in that video, how to get your dog to love being on your side, right? One thing that I think is very important for that focus with your dog, for that drive of your dog to you, and is that first, we need to grow the dog's confidence. So for example, I could ask my dog to sit and they'll sit, but then we go outside, and if I haven't practiced that sit in the kitchen, in the living room, in the bedroom, in the bathroom, in the backyard, in my doorstep, all these places that I've practiced and I get a reliable, consistent and fast sit, then I can go outside and with all these distractions I can ask my dog. I mean, I would just say sit, but it's a question, can you sit in this environment with these distractions and with the knowledge I've given you? And they will answer your question. All the dog is saying is, this is too much for me, or yes, I can sit. I am confident on this behavior, correct? And it's the same way with food. For example, if we give a dog a little kibble when we're outside, the dog is most likely, if they don't have any training or they haven't trained on those distractions, most likely they're gonna say, no, I cannot take the kibble right now. They're just naturally very, I mean, they're hunters, right? So they're wired to be looking at little movements, to be, and breeds also, different breeds act very differently. If you have a retriever, they're bred to be like a hunting breed, right? So your dog's personality matters a lot. You can have the same breed of dog and they're gonna act very differently. So that's what we were getting at in the video, that it is very important for you first to teach your dog what is it that you want. So teach him, I want you on my side. Second, to grow that desire for the dog to be on that side, correct? So once the dog knows what to do and has a huge desire to be there, then you can start testing. So you start little distractions at a time instead of like, oh, you can sit here in the living room? Well, let's go to the dog park and there's 100 dogs walking around. Can you sit here? Most likely your dog is gonna say no, because we went from like a 0 to 100, right? So we gotta elevate slowly. And punishment, I know it's very tempting, very, very tempting to use punishment to train your dogs. One of the main reasons why it's very tempting is because it gives you fast results, but those fast results are not gonna stay there forever. They're gonna fade over time. I hope this makes things a little bit more clear on how to handle distractions with your dog. You can get a dog that will walk on your seam next to you no matter what distraction it is, as long as you take the time to introduce those distractions to your dog. Be patient, be kind to your dog, and have some grace on your dog, because all they're trying to do is please you. They're such good creatures. Here, let me for a second. Yeah.